Tonight, this video is raising a lot of questions. That arrest came after a standoff on the west side.
We showed that video to our crime expert, and we're hearing from the head of the police union as well tonight. News4Jax reporter Scott Johnson is tracking these developments. So, Scott, what are they telling us now about this footage?
Tarek, Lindsay, there are a lot of people commenting on this video, which has been viewed thousands of times since it happened late this afternoon. Critics are saying it's plainly excessive force, but the head of the police union says we should wait for all the facts. This is the video News4Jax recorded after a standoff that locked down much of this Westside neighborhood all afternoon. You see the suspect run in the street, get on the ground as police swarm him, then watch as one of the officers slams his head into the ground multiple times. Lawana Wilson lives next door and says she watched it happen feet from her window.
That was too unfair. He ain't worth but 120 pounds. They didn't take all that.
I watched this video with News4Jax crime expert Ken Jefferson. Ken and I looked at a few things, like the suspect appears to be reaching for something, and it also appears like they may have been reaching for his mouth. Ken says none of that excuses this. He says this is excessive force.
It shows that the suspect is laying down. He has his arms spread out. He looks like he's going for something in his back pocket, but he doesn't have time to do that. Right at that point where you saw the officer jam his head down on the asphalt three hard times, that's where your excessive force come in.
But some are not as quick to judge. The head of the local police union, Steve Zona, tonight tweeted this comment. He pushed up from the ground during the arrest. He didn't give up. On top of that, you have zero idea what happened to lead all those officers to be there to make the arrest. He adds, I'll wait for all the facts. We've also had multiple comments and messages about this. One involves the pavement on the street there. You notice the man get down originally, and then he got right back up. He wasn't wearing t-shirt, just wearing shorts. Some have questioned whether the pavement was hot, and that was one reason why he popped back up, because of the heat. Tarek?
Hot today, of course, a heat advisory in effect. So what is the sheriff, Mike Williams, now saying about this incident that we first reported at 4 o'clock today?
So we've reached out to Sheriff Mike Williams. So far, we have not heard back. I did speak to the lieutenant who was overseeing this crime scene. He tells me he didn't witness it, but did say to me the suspect resisted. We have also not yet gotten any information about who this man or why a warrant was issued for his arrest. Tarek?
Scott, thank you. Folks at home, to watch the video for yourself, the raw footage of the police and the takedown and the arrest, log on to news4jax.com.